Hello, it's me, Terry Lynn. Let's go over a few things. There's been a lot of questions, a lot of concerns, and people are asking what's going on. I'm going to clear a lot up. Okay. Um, I was on my way out of state. I had a job offer. People found out I used to manage Rockaway Bedding and Future Rest bedrooms and this and that. Found out about my sales and management background. And a company was in need of someone like me, and they made a big offer. And I took the job. I had to go out of state for a little over a month and to get prepared to run the companies in New Jersey. Well, as I was packing and getting ready to go, I got phone calls from family that my mother and grandmother needed help. When I got there, I came with a suitcase thinking I would stay overnight, 1 or 2 nights, and then go right out of state. Well, to my unknowing, when I got there, lawyers appeared, government state workers, investigators, and a lot more. It was approximately 2 weeks of almost continual people coming in for an investigation, security on doors, bodyguards outside, etc., etc., etc. Government met with me. I was new coming into this situation in Voorhees where my mother and grandmother lived, and they told me due to the fact that my Uncle Joe Rody is scum, as they said, they called him scum, and connected with the Gambino family and mafia. They were confiscating the ground. They felt he was mentally incompetent to be the guardian over my grandmother and my mother. I came into the situation late, and it gave me an opportunity to witness about God and Jesus Christ and about the mansion to government. A lot of things were not done right. I was upset, and Joe and my mother weren't listening, and I met with many lawyers who eventually said to me, Terry Lynn, we think it might be a good idea for you to get a lawyer and take over everything. The problem was my foot had come off my leg and I had some severe issues, and there is a devil who was pissed off I was bringing God glory with the mansion, with people that were near death that I prayed for and lived, and more. And I was not used to all this stupidity and people being people of no prayer, and I had enough people lying against me that I had to straighten out in my personal life, and now this. My grandmother made statements to Voorhees Police, Fire Department, and Ambulance that she did not want nursing care to take care of her and all these people in her business, that she wanted me. They agreed. Nursing care was not doing right, and the old lady was very upset, and they said that she was never a problem or a troublemaker, and that nursing care was upsetting her. Okay, she only lived 3 months. They forced me out of the situation because they wanted to take over. There were allegations that the governor over the money was stealing her money. I was hospitalized for my leg afterwards. It was very bad, and it was just bad timing. I wasn't able to help. My grandmother died. Joe Rody was taken off of the thing. I kept telling Joe, in other words, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I need to take over here and stuff like that. But he wasn't listening. He had his own agenda and his own things he was trying to cover up. Furthermore, Joe lied to former President Bush, Senator Relina Munn from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, Governor Chris Christie, and more. And a lot of people found out I was telling the truth. Like one person said to me, somebody in government, they said, Terry Lynn, your uncle couldn't hold a match to you. You're more brilliant than him, more honest, etc. I said, without a doubt. Okay, I called the White House to help our soldiers with injured limbs and people with cancer and stuff that they be healed, and to help our economy spiritually, for we are a nation in God we trust. My uncle came against me basically to let me know, the mafia is stronger than God. And I want to challenge you, your God, against my mafia and who I am. I said, even the mafia is going to turn on you, you goddamn asshole. Okay? And I began to grab my uncle by the throat, put him up against the wall, and give him a Bible book. Okay? My grandmother, before she died, she said, Terry Lynn, your uncle loves you. I want you to help him. I said, we're not seeing eye to eye, Grandmama. I can't do that. I could pray, and I could try to help to bring people to Christ. She said to me, Terry Lynn, you are truly a saint. You're different than all my grandchildren. And I watched the devil attack you for years. I said, I know that. I said the biggest mistake Uncle Joe made was choosing some wrong friends instead of dealing with me. I hadn't talked to Joe Rody in years. I raised my children, had a nun from a convent as a babysitter and a nanny. He knew nothing of me. I stayed away from him, and I was very involved with the work for the Lord and managing companies and working for my dad. My brother Lawrence later became confused, but at least he humbled himself and said, Sis, I think you're one of the chosen. And I said to him, you're probably right, but you better stop lying and making trouble. You and my sister Melissa, you two need conversion really bad. It is important we get to the White House as soon as possible in order to help them, because a lot of people have lied. Pray for me to be healed and delivered from all the nonsense, and it has been granted from Rome that I do house churches with Catholics and more. Okay, we can do house churches. I think it's a good idea, Bible-believing ones. But the bishop, priests, and more will help, and other countries. All right, God bless. Thank you. I love you. Bye.